Hi, I'm Gwen. Hi, Dallas. I actually filmed this video about 6 months ago and now it's like Halloween. Quick backstory. I went to visit family in Colorado, and while I was there I went to Goodwill, which was kind of a mistake because then I had to shove a bunch of random stuff into my luggage and onto my carry-on onto the plane ride back home, and it was just heavy and a pain. So while I was there I found this really cool vintage phone there and I was in love because I've always wanted to turn a rotary phone into a planter. Last year I made a cute little drawing of it right here. You could actually buy it as a sticker on my Etsy. And I really wanted to make this into a real thing, but I took issue with destroying a rotary phone just because it's so like vintage, they don't make them anymore. So when I found this phone, I was really excited because it had the buttons, and I think that's less cool. So I felt way better about destroying it, even though still they don't make them anymore, but it was just like different, you know? I didn't feel as bad destroying. So here we have it. Here's how I turned this vintage phone into a phone planter. First, I started by unscrewing any screw I could find to take it apart. I wasn't sure how it was going to look on the inside, and once I saw it, I was shocked that TSA did not question it. Then I gutted everything out, and OMG, all of this stuff was so cool. I wanted to make a separate art project with all of these cool things, but I had no idea what to do with them, so I ended up throwing it all away. But if I could go back in time, I would put all these little parts in resin and make something cool. But I wasn't into resin at the time, so I did not think of it. I took extremely rough measurements of the phone dimensions. I just knew that as long as I got a block of foam that was bigger than the phone, then it wouldn't really matter because I'll have to shave down the block anyways. So I went to Michael's to get the foam and flowers. I went with succulents because I like that they were more dense rather than a viney plant would be. Cutting this foam was so disgusting. I hated the feeling. I hated everything about it. I wanted to throw up. It got everywhere. It got on my hands. It got on my little knife thing, and it was awful. And I tried to wash the blade and then it got rusty, and to this day it doesn't really work the same. Once I got all that situated, I reassembled the phone and started placing all the succulents, which was the most satisfying part. I started with the center succulents in the biggest ones. That way I could put the smaller ones in the gaps to fill it up. And there you have it. This is how I made my planter. You can follow me on Instagram at Gwen Has Hobbies. I also have a website where I have my blog. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.